It is your girl, Nia Leah. There are so many games that are coming out this year in 2018. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm going to go over a few. Hopefully, I have enough time to go over 14 top games that everybody wants to play that come out. Let's start the list. The first game that I'm going to tell y'all about that people wants to play is Red Dead Redemption 2. And you can find this list on Time. Yes, timemagazine.com. Well, actually, it's timec.net. But yes, it is 14 video games we can't wait to play in 2018. Like I stated, it's going to first start off with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I did not play the first one. I don't know too much about it. I heard about it, but I never actually have played it. And it says, Rockstars' epic Western open world adventure is finally getting a follow-up in the form of a prequel. The story follows outlaw Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linden gang with the vast heartland of America's once again serving as the stunning backdrop. Judging by the trailer, there will be plenty of high-energy horseback chases, gunfights, and side missions to please fans of the original. There's also a new online multiplayer experience. Alright, and that is on, I think, on a lot of different platforms. Oh, yes, its release date, spring 2018, and the platforms are PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Now, the next one is A Way Out. A Way Out is a story-driven prison break action-adventure game with one important twist. You can only play it in a split-screen co-op mode. That means you must play alongside a friend, whether it be online or on your couch. The game centers on two protagonists, Vincent and Leo, who must team up and learn how to work together in order to escape. But just because the game is co-op doesn't mean you and your partner will always be on the same page. As shown in the trailer, there are instances in which you will both be in a different position in the same situation. The player controlling Vincent, for example, might be in cutscene while Leo is roaming around the prison. What platforms are going to be on? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and it comes out March 23rd, 2018. Let's go on. Kingdom Hearts 3. There's a lot that we don't know about Kingdom Hearts 3 just yet, but we have learned that Sora, Goofy, and Donald Duck will be visiting completely new worlds. Toy Story, Tangled, and Big Hero 6 are getting their own theme levels in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is launching 13 years after the last number sequel arrived in 2005. A trailer shown during Disney's D23 conference in July included miniature toy-sized versions of Sora, Donald Duck, and Goofy battling villains and collaborating with Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and the rest of the gang in Andy's bedroom. Now, what platforms is going to be on? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and it comes out 2018. They have no month for that, no date. The next one is called Metro Exodus. 4A Games' upcoming first-person shooter set in a desolate post-apocalyptic Moscow looks to be a bleak tale of isolation and despair. Inspired by Dmitry Glukhova's best-selling novel Metro 2035, Metro Exodus is a survival horror game with rabid creatures and monsters hiding at every turn. What platform it's going to be on? PlayStation 4, Xbox, PC, and it's coming out fall 2018. God of War. Yes, I am ready for this one. I'm going to create a special entries for this one. God of War is one of my favorite games I've played ever since I was a young teenager, coming up to my adult, my late 20s. So God of War is coming out. Let's go ahead and start reading about it. It's been about 5 years since the last God of War game was released in 2013, and in 2018, Kratos will finally return, this time with his son Arthas. That father and son dynamic will seemingly be a crucial part of the game. Trailers have shown Kratos teaching his son about the brutal world they live in. The clip also suggests that Arthas may serve as a companion when slaying beasts, as the child's voice can be heard alerting his father to incoming enemies. The plot takes place after the events of previous games, with Kratos living as a man in the realms of gods. Of course, we all know what only one platform is going to be using that, and that is going to be PlayStation 4, and that's early 2018. Thank you so much for that early release. Next, we have Far Cry 5. Rather than bringing you to exotic location like the Himalayas, Far Cry 5 takes place right in rural Montana. Your objective lies in taking down the project at Eden's Gate, a fanatical and violent death cult. Early previews of the game suggest that many of the franchise's beloved elements are still present, such as gorgeous terrain and carefully designed maps conducive to stealth attacks, as well as polished weapon system. Comes out March 27, 2018, and the platforms is going to be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and also PC. Then we have Anthem. Marking a departure for BioWare, the game developer known for story-driven franchises like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, comes Anthem, a multiplayer RPG action game. Players in the Anthem universe are known as freelancers, a role that involves gearing up in a javelin exosuit and venturing outside the wall community to explore the unknown. These customized exosuits give your character superhuman capabilities, and each one has its own particular strengths. One javelin suit, for example, may have attributes skewed toward strength and power, while another might be more well-rounded. You can play on a team of 4 players. Coming out fall 2018, platforms are Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Next one is Marvel's Spider-Man. Insomniac Games' upcoming take on a Spider-Man puts Peter Parker right at the center of crime-ridden New York City in Marvel's universe. The gameplay appears to be reminiscent of Rockstars Studios' Batman-themed Arkham franchise, which is to say it simply involves a lot of tracking down thugs and cronies and wiping out bosses to keep the city crime-free. Players can expect to face villains like Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, and mysterious group known as the Demons. Familiar characters like Mary Jane Watson and Miles Morales are also part of the story. Coming out 2018, that's all we know. There is no month, no date, and the platform, there's only one, PlayStation 4. We have next Soul Calibur 5. Oh, I'm sorry, 6. Read it wrong. Bandai Namco is added a new installment to its classics fighting series with the arrival of Soul Calibur 6 next year. Mainstays like Sophia and I don't know how to pronounce that well, surprisingly be present in the game while a new reversal edge battle mechanic makes it possible to score a counterattack against an opponent if timed properly. Like Bandai Namco's other fighting flagships, Tekken 7, the new Calibur will be rendered in Unreal Engine 4, which means it should boast smoother and more detailed graphics. Coming out in 2008, no date. Platforms are PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and also the PC. The next one, we have Detroit Become Human. From the developer Beyond the Two Souls and Heavy Rain comes a new choose your own adventure drama. Detroit Become Human, the story follows an android named Kara living with an aggressive and seemingly dangerous father named Todd and his young daughter Alice. The narrative's outcome largely depends on the action you take throughout the game. You can choose to run with Alice, stand up to Todd, and obediently carry on with your android duties. As implied near the end of trailer, each decision leads the story down a path to a different outcome. Does not have no date. All we know that it's coming out 2018. The platform is only one, it's PlayStation 4. We have Sea of Thieves. This pirate-themed adventure game challenged players with one overarching goal: build up your reputation to become a pirate legend. Whether you're successful will depend on how you interact with treasure hunters, merchants, mages that have set up trading posts in the surrounding world. You and your crew will also encounter other real players throughout the game. It's coming out March 20th, 2018, and the platforms are Xbox One and PC. The next one we have is Monster Hunter World. Capcom's newest installment in the Monster Hunter series begins the action-adventures game back to console. After living on Nintendo's handhelds in 2015 and 2016, as usual, players were tasked with slaying fierce beasts, all while using the game's comprehensive crafting system to create necessary healing items. Scavenging the world around you, particularly after defeating monsters, was crucial to the game. Based on early previews, Monster Hunter World seems to be open and accessible enough to make it easy for those who are new to the series to jump right in. Release date is January 26, 2018, and there are some platforms here: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC. Release date still to be determined. Next one, we have Yoshi for Nintendo Switch. Nintendo's newest Yoshi title is a platforming game with a new art style that mimics the look and feel of Dorama. Based on the trailer, it looks like there will also some light puzzle solving, which combined with the game's new paper gives it a little bit planet feel. For example, it looks like players will have to find special buttons or switches in order to fill up the level around and reveal new areas. The release date is 2018, no month, no date, but just the year. Platform we already know is only for one, Nintendo Switch. The next one is going to be Kirby Star Allies. Nintendo and HAL Laboratories' adorable pink puffball will soon be appearing in a new adventure for the Switch. What makes Kirby Star Allies seem notably different than previous games in that Kirby can recruit enemies to join his side, as the title hints? Gamers can collect up 3 enemies by hurling hearts at them, which charms them into joining you as you progress through the level. And of course, Kirby continues to take on his foes' special abilities by inhaling them. Release date, spring 2018. Platform you already know is going to be Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know about you, but I already have my games that I want to see that comes out. I know they didn't say anything about Shadow of Colossus. That is another game that I would like to play. I played it when I was younger, and that's like part of my childhood memory. So yeah, Shadow of Colossus is also another one that I would particularly want to play myself, right along with God of War. Those are the two that jumps out to me. Now tell me, is there any games on here that you would like to play that's coming out this year? If not, tell me down in the comments. For your girl Nia Lee, thank you for tuning in. Peace.